Hey everyone, Ren'Py here, and today we're back at a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's from Night Fox Works. Now, I do believe we are on night 7. It's just been so long since I've played it, but hey, I think I remember what's going on. Not really, but yeah, let's get into it. Night 7, that is the most recent one, right? Yes. Wow, February? Ugh. That's the last time I played. October 27th. To my surprise, Fexa is waiting for me in the reception area when I let myself into the nightclub. Leaning up against the wall with an expression somewhere between annoyance and boredom. Good, you're finally here. Need to talk to you alone, in private. It's important. Can you be more specific? Not in the open. Ooh, secretive. Well, that's not cryptic at all. What should I tell Fexa? Oh wait, let's save. Duh. Let's see. Type out on my phone to meet in a VIP booth. Type out on my phone to meet in the pizzeria. Insist that she tell you or return to her pod. What can't be in the open. I think the pizzeria might be the best, because why would it be in the... Let's try pizzeria. Pull out my phone, type a clandestine message where I announce to the watching cameras. Oh, I cannot fuck the animatronics. Once I type out my message to meet down in the pizzeria, I show the screen to Fexa. She nods and plays along. You're right, rule one here at Frenni Fazclaire's is that you cannot fuck the waitresses. I will go down to the pizzeria to help ensure we're caught up for the night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Smith will see right through that if he checks the logs, but at least I have plausible deniability. Since I'll be taking the vents to the pizzeria, there won't be a record of me entering the basement. As far as Smith will know, I'll never have left the security office. Group climb through the vents later, emerge into the pizzeria, out of sight and sound of the cameras. Fex is there already, arms crossed and leaning against a prep station. So what's this about? Or is the pizzeria truly in dire straits? Fexa lifts up her wrapping over her eye. I understand her urgency immediately. The previously covered eye is green. How? Not sure. Smith tried to run an update on my conversational suit, but it didn't take. Well, he thinks it did, but in reality, it broke some of the hold he has over me. My mind is mostly my own, just like it was during the thunderstorm. Shit, Smith updating all the girls' conversational suites? That means I'm running out of time. Yeah, certainly seems that way. I think Chiku is slated for the upgrades 2 nights from now, while Frenni isn't in Smith's crosshairs on account of her already being a customer favorite. What do you plan on doing? What do I plan on doing? There's only one option. Ask if she can tell you any more about herself. I don't have enough coding knowledge to try and piece together a solution to help you. Nor do I have any clue about your past life. My best hope is that you might be able to reveal something I can use in your altered state. Fex's non-green eye flashes red several times, but the green one remains constant. All I can tell you is that I used to be really into wargaming, multiple armies, tournaments, the whole shebang. Past that, I can't access those memories even in this state of limbo. Damn. Alright. Let me see what I can find. Can you hide your current state for the time being? Fex replaces her eye covering and grimaces. For as long as it takes Smith to check this eye anyways, that could be tomorrow or it could be next month. Please hurry. I'll do my best. Oh, before you go, I took the task list for the night from the security office door. Fex reaches into her cleavage and pulls out a note from Smith. On it are 2 tasks. Clean up the repair area, and do not fuck the animatronics. Of course! Wonderful. At least the list is short. If you need me, I'll be in my recharge pod. When I arrive at the animatronics repair area, the place is in severe disarray. Tools and supplies are strewn about the place like a mini tornado blew through. I wonder what might have caused this. Quite the mess, but it's nothing I can't handle. Once I'm done, I'll head back to the security room. I have free reign for the rest of the night. I should probably try and find Fexa's identity as soon as possible. Okay. Let's do, missing persons, why not? I settled in to continue my research on missing persons. A picture jumps out at me. It's a photo of a girl named Ri Yong Mi. She's pictured at a gaming store nearby the Waterfall Institute's campus, winning a war gaming tournament 3 years ago. I think we just found Fexa. Her body is phenomenal, and she's clad in gothic Lolita-style clothes that solidify her as being an alpha nerd. The kind of woman that men lust after and will fight to the death to claim. The missing person report reads, "Be on the lookout for Ri Yong Mi, a senior studying architecture at Waterfall Institute. She was a member of the dance team and was well known among her peers. Her last known location was 5th and Madison, near her dormitory. If you have any information, please call." Yeah. That's another girl that was taken near her dorms. Finally, I'm surprised security on the Institute's campus was that poor. I even find press briefings where the community demands action to keep the college students safe, and the police promising that they're doing everything in their power to do so. Still, I'm fairly confident I found my girl Fexa. That just leaves Frenni and Bonfi for me to discover. Now that I know who Fexa used to be, I might be able to free her. I text for her to go practice her dancing in the VIP booth, then scramble through the vents to avoid the cameras. I'm not positive that speaking Fexa's true name will do anything in this situation, but it's worth trying. I'm gonna try something. I think I know who you once were. Fexa freezes mid-motion as her normal eye pulses red. Whatever you're doing, make it quick. My blocks do not like this conversation. It used to be Ri Yong Mi, a senior studying architecture at Waterfall Institute. You were on the dance team and did a bunch of wargaming. Her normal eye rapidly flashes between red and green, then it lands on green and stays that way. I know who I am. Josh, I know who I am. You did it. You fucking beautiful person, you did it. She tackles me, finally kissing and licking every part of my face that she can get to. She's not actually trying to make out with me. If anything, she's like an overly excited puppy that's seeing their master after they've been away for a long time. Even Fexa's tail is swishing in hyper mode. I don't want to ruin her well-deserved good mood. I apply 11 pets to her head and try to coax her down naturally. It's a good 10 minutes before Fexa stops aggressively fawning over me. Sorry, I got carried away there. Reasonable, I think, given that you've just been through. Let's make sure you stay free of Smith's control and out of his notice, though. Can you manage your eye color and server connection? Fexa blinks. Her eyes go blue and red before stopping on red. Rule 1 of Frenni Fazclaire's nightclub is you cannot fuck the waitresses. Then her eye turns pink and she winks. There's no rule against fucking Ri Yong Mi. I'll take that as a yes then. I know this is asking a lot, but do you think you can keep up the act until I figure out how to free the other girls? For you, yes. And maybe I can help with that. I don't have any memories from time in the server room, but I am an architect. I can tell you that the room has to be tied to a secret breaker panel away from the main one. Otherwise, there'd be too much power flowing through here, and that'd be a real fire risk. This is a separate HVAC unit next to the main run that supplies extra ventilation directly to the server room. Otherwise, the servers would cook themselves to death from all the excess heat. Granted, half this place isn't up to code to begin with, but Smith isn't stupid when it comes to controlling us. He'll have the breaker somewhere he can keep an eye on it. Like in his office? Likely, yes. If you remember from the thunderstorm, there's a few fail-safes if power is cut completely to the server room. One of which is notifying Smith. But you could probably cut the power to just the security systems on the entrance and still go in without alerting Smith. That's good information. Thanks, Fexa. Shame I can't call you by your real name now that Smith's finding out. Yeah, something similar happened with Chiku back before when Mike was the night guard. You can probably guess what happened to them when Smith caught on. I've heard about this Mike before. Do you know his last name? Schmidt, I think. Smith wiped my memory of his number or address, though, so that's all I can tell you about him. It's something, at least. Fexa nods, then snuggles closer. So, what you want to do now? Honestly, probably fuck you, silly. Actually, I have to keep working towards freeing you all. I need to find a good time and place to reveal Chiku's real name before Smith runs that update. I recommend doing it sooner rather than later to be on the safe side. She's recharging for the rest of the night, but I can make sure she saves enough power for the next few evenings if you want to flag her down. Thanks, Fexa. We should probably get out of here before he gives Smith a reason to check the logs. Agreed. Turn to the security room, and Fexa goes to her recharge pod. Soon, my shift comes to an end. I've made it through another night, somehow. Yay! Yeah, we got one of them. Alright, we just gotta save the other girl somehow. Oh yeah. Save. And when I get home, nothing's out of the ordinary. Not that I was expecting anything exciting. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like to have a roommate or a girlfriend. Would it be chaos? Or would it be something more pleasant? Something to think about as I catch some early Z's, I guess. I have some time to do some research before work. Well, I say we go with the paranormal. Yeah, look at that number go up. Getting to be that time of night where I decide whether to get off or not. Should I or should I not? Alright, now it's on night 8. Save it right there. And I think that is good. Just gotta start playing this more often. I think we're almost there. I think it has, what, 15 nights? I could be wrong. I think it's 15. Or 12? I think it's 15. But on that note, you all have yourselves a good one. And I will see you later.